HappyThumbsGaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming. Today we're checking out a first look at inFamous Second Son. Woohoo! It's finally here, and we're excited, and we're going to go ahead and do the first 20 minutes of gameplay. And basically, I'm going to be coming in and out on the microphone, probably more on the out just to let you guys experience it. I do have the subtitles on and all that stuff, but yeah, here we go. 7 years ago, a small group of humans called Conduits emerged, and you should be able to read the rest. Wah, wah. So yeah, feel free to read that on over or whatevs. There's no in-game audio commentary for this, unfortunately. Would have been nice if they would have had like some Star Wars music rolling in the back and maybe like Lando Calrissian reading it, what the heck. Anyways, yeah. So far, most beautiful game I have seen maybe to date. I know a lot of you PC people are probably going to go, my PC's better. But you know what? This is an amazing game. So far, I'm not very far into it, but the hardware seems to be pretty sweet. Not totally stoked about the control usage. I'll get to that later. But, you know, hey, I've just been there, done that, I guess. But look at this. Look at this landscape. I mean, look at the draw distance. Look at, I mean, everything is awesome. Like, there's so much lush. Even my wife walked up and was like, wow, this is amazing. I mean, there's lots of particle effects, lots of glare effects and stuff that are pretty awesome these days. But I got to say, everything that's coming through, I mean, look at the lighting coming through the different, I mean, it's pretty awesome. So, Sucker Punch, good job. You did awesome. Not that we would expect anything less. But, so, Seattle, you haven't been there. Pacific Northwest, this is actually kind of my neck of the woods. I'm actually up there at least once a year to go stay with HTG Mark and go visit PAX. But, yeah, this is pretty awesome. All right, so here we go. This is when we first get to control Delson, who is the kid we get to control throughout the game. And this is what I was kind of complaining about the controls. Not really that thrilled about, but you know what, whatever. But essentially, you have to use the 6-axis to rock this bad boy back and forth and paint this. So you're not using the analogs or anything like traditionally you would. But, you know, like I was telling Doug, you know, it's like, come on, guys. Like, I use Photoshop all the time. Like, this is cool. And for those who don't, like, use Photoshop for part of their living or for a living, like, yeah, this is, come on. This is like Microsoft Paint. Anyways, basically, here we're just defacing government property or local advertising, whichever you want to call it. Propaganda, so to speak. And we're just painting on some, we're just doing some shenanigans. I think it's a little weird that dude brings cardboard that's as tall as a billboard and tapes it on with a template to spray paint, but it gets the job done. So, alright, so here we go. I'm going to shut my mouth for a minute and let him talk.
Hey, if art is a crime, then just... damn it. Okay, think, Delson, think. Party at the Longhouse. Just gotta get there, mingle, establish an alibi. I'm a goddamn criminal mastermind. Alright. Yeah, this should work. Oh, genius. Real genius.
Who's out there?
It's just me, Betty. Would you put
Delson.
the stapler down? Seriously.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you at the big to-do at the Longhouse?
Yeah, I just didn't feel all that accomplished tonight, but you look amazing. It looks great on you. Seriously.
What were you doing up on the roof? Hmm?
Nothing, just...
Were you up to mischief?
Come on, I know you're in there, so just come on out, or I'll call Betty and she'll be here in 5 minutes with the keys.
You were up to mischief.
Okay, well, come on, seriously, what are you gonna do here?
Well, I have no choice. He's a cop. I have to be back here in 5 minutes, and if you're still here...
Thanks, Betty.
This is the last time. Now I have to go back to my office. Apparently, I'm getting a phone call.
a tight spot. Little oh brother, we're out thou for you. But yeah, basically we're in a tight spot. We need to get the heck out of here. So we're gonna bail out the back door. Luckily, I had a recorder glitch, and I had to go back and play this over again, so I knew right where it was. And I also found out the hard way. All this beautiful water, and in a minute I do kind of a panoramic scene here, and I look around at everything and just indulge. But I found out the hard way in my first playthrough that you do not want to get in the water. I'm not sure if you get to swim later, but you do not get to swim right now. It kind of frees you. It says get to the docks, but like I couldn't move. I was like quicksand kind of a thing. And anyway, so stay out of the water, at least for now. I can't imagine that having electrical powers is going to be a bad thing in water, right? Wah, wah. All right, so we're just making our way over to the lodge, which is across the way. Whee! I like his jump. He kind of looks like, I don't know. He looks villainous. That's what he does. He looks villainous. Ooh, gold crap. Yucko. Don't want none of that. Ain't nobody got time for that. All right, little untraditional. That squares the drop-off button too, but hey, whatever. I'm just, I'm a simplest. I'm so used to circle being the drop-off. But yeah, so let's talk real quick here. I mean, this is beautiful. This is, like I said, maybe one of the most beautiful games I've ever played, and it's running at a wonderful, I believe, 1080p. I haven't really confirmed that, but I can't imagine they would settle for anything less. And so that being said, how many of you guys out there are getting this game, and how many of you out there were on the fence about getting a PS4 and now are going to get one because of this game? And you're welcome if this video helped you make the decision. I'm just playing. But seriously though, like for those of you out there who are kind of on the fence about next-gen platforms, I mean, you know, Titanfall just came out last week for the old Xbox One. It's an amazing game as well. And we're going to take a minute here to just kind of look around at things and check out the water reflection and everything. But what do you guys think? I mean, is this the deal breaker? Is this the one that's going to make you go out and spend your hard-earned cash? Or maybe your mommy's or daddy's hard-earned cash? But anyways, quit hanging around. Go out and get it now. I'm just playing. It's a great game, though. So far from what I've played, it's been awesome. I did watch Doug do a little bit of streaming this morning, too.
Don't look down.
That's right. I watch our own stuff sometimes. Doug is mildly entertaining when he wants to be. All right, we're going to climb on up. We're going to shut our yaps because we got some more talking coming up.
Hey, man. I've been looking like forever for you. We should probably just get inside.
Do you have any idea how embarrassing it is for me to keep arresting my own brother over and over and over again?
Maybe you should stop arresting your brother over and over and over again.
You think this is a joke?
No, I don't.
Is this how you want to leave your mark on the world, huh? You think this would make our parents proud? Misdemeanor vandalism?
Listen, man, there's a lot of scary shit in the world, and while I'm out there actually trying to assert my talent,
You're trying
and
to assert your talent. I mean, what the
Why
hell
do you
are you
always
even talking
do this,
about?
Reggie? Why don't you just let me be
Explain it
who
to
I
me. Tell
am?
me what big, bad,
If you
scary
would
shit
listen,
you're
I
gonna
would
stare at
explain
from.
it to you.
Really? Because I don't seem to get
Reggie?
it. What?
Truck.
I'm going after those two. You stay back. That thing's gonna blow.
Stay away from the exploding thing. Got it.
Anybody hear me?
Holy shit, dude.
Oh, thanks, man. I thought I was gonna die. Hey, you all right? Oh, hey, let him go! Just let him go and keep your hands where I can see him. I don't want to hurt nobody. I just want to get going before she gets here. I said let him go, or I will shoot you.
Fresh.
I said I don't want to hurt nobody.
Say what? So it would appear as though you contracted some sort of illness here, maybe an STD. You're not quite sure what that is, but it's definitely lingering around. And yeah, so it would appear as though we've just contracted the Conduit abilities here, and if you assume that, then you were right. We're still having a hard time grasping the concept of what just happened. Obviously, we saw some sort of we did some mind reading there for a second. Got a little taste of what Homeboy had been up to. Saw the inside of a jail cell, which Delson, I think, has probably never seen. And now we're having troubles controlling ourselves because we're so excited and we just can't hide it. All right.
Oh my God. Make it stop.
Here we go. I'm a conduit, and I think I like it. So here we go. We're going to actually keep moving along here, and we're going to use our new power, which is just hitting the circle button. And we dash right through objects of solidness. And then we come after the third tree. We see this dude actually wreck shop on a car and do the old car ramrod trick on our boy Reg. So we're gonna work it out here. Another use of the touchpad coming up here. So if I don't think I mentioned it yet. We did talk about the 6-axis in the beginning, how you use that in order to do your painting and whatnot. It actually controls where you're aiming. But you also open doors by swiping the touchpad, and now here we're using it again. You have to put both thumbs on it and press it, and it just powers you up. So it's like Go-Go Gadget arms or something. I don't know. But we bust that car off, we save our brother, and then he gives us a nice brotherly hug. Kind of reassures us. Says, breathe, damn it, breathe. It's all good. He's giving us a little pep talk, and then here in a minute we're going to advance and then, you know, try to hide our new ability from the general public, which is going to be a little harder than one might think, especially when our friend's in trouble. Oops, spoiler. Not really in trouble, but you'll see. Yeah, I left the subtitles on because I knew I was going to be talking over some of this, so I left the important parts in the quiet zone, mouth shut, you know. Alright, so one thing that would have been really cool too, and maybe this proves to be true, but maybe you guys don't know this. Every year at PAX they have these special pins, you know, like you would pin on a coat or a jacket or a whatever, and they're all collectibles, and every year they change, and every year people are bartering new and old and whatever. It would have been really cool if Delson's jacket, all those pins he has on there, it'd be cool if those were different PAX collectible pins. Like I said, they might be. If you know something about it, let us know. But here we go. We got to a gate. You can see we can't get through. All these people are like, oh no. But we dashed through because we coo. And there's a little bit of a trail here of where Buddy was going. I don't know if that's like, if he's got some bad gas and it's just lingering around, but we're going to follow that stank trail. Make our way, and now we find out we can actually use our new ability to slide through vents, which is pretty cool, except for when we go blasting out the roof and end up, wait, that didn't hurt. So yeah, this new ability is a lot cooler than one thought. If you've played any of the earlier inFamous games, then you probably are familiar with how most of this stuff works and how you can climb and scale pretty much anything. But if you're new to the series, then stop right now and go back and play the first two. I believe they just released a collector's edition or something. I don't remember what it's called. But it has the first two on there, and I highly recommend going back and playing them both. There's a little bit of a grind for the platinums because of the collectibles and the shards scattered throughout the city, which this one will probably be the same. But it's an amazing game. It's fun, and you get to go and you play through as good and evil. Ooh, and hey, while I'm touching on that, little trick, little word to the wise. If you haven't started your game yet, or even if you have, if you're going to play through as the good karma side, so helping people, not killing people, and making the right choices, then hit the start or options button and go and switch it to easy. It's a lot easier to complete good on easy than it is to complete it on hard. And you got to complete it on hard, so you might as well do that while being bad, because you can thrash everything and it's easy. So, all right, we're gonna have a nice little moment here between us two, bro. A little bromance, I think, starts. So I'm gonna shut my yapper right about meow.
I spent most of my life behind bars. It's easy enough to bust out. You just gotta wait for that golden opportunity. When I got my powers, hell, I was unstoppable. Until the DUP caught up with me. Yeah, they got a special hole they like to toss folks like me in. Figured out a way to bind us all up so we couldn't use our powers. That also meant they had to feed us, wash us, even wipe our goddamn asses. That's no way for a man to live. There's no way. They had this red-headed bitch there, really into needles and scalpels. She called what she did to me tests. But if you do enough time, you learn a few tricks. You just gotta be patient. Sooner or later, they'll screw up. They always do. You maybe see something or you hear something, learn things you weren't supposed to know. So when that bitch put the three of us in that wagon, I knew what was coming. A golden opportunity.
I saw you poking around inside my head.
It was me? I thought that was you.
You saw it, right? That DUP prison. If she catches you, that's where you're going. Wait! I'm warning you, kid. Back off!
I'm not going anywhere until you fix this!
Alright, so we're at this point under the impression that whatever just happened can be undone. So we're still on this mission trying to go after him and, you know, make it right. It took me a second here to figure out you got to dodge those bullets. I mean, there's no health meter or nothing to indicate that I was being hurt other than the fact that I was just stunned by the bullets. But this is a cool little segment. You just kind of run and dash through everything. He does the same, trying to escape you. And, you know, for an advanced Conduit who's had these powers for a while, you'd think he'd just whoop our ass. But nope. Not going down right now. But eventually, after we smack him around quite a few times with our burning chains, we end up out front, and we have a whole new issue we got to worry about. So that's going to be an important part of the story, and it's kind of the introduction to our, I guess, nemesis, I guess would be the way to put it. So again, I'm going to shut my app, and I will let her do... Oh, ooh, I spoiled that too. I'll let the bad guy person thing do all the talking. Whap, whap. Alright, so once you're ready, once you kick his ass, he goes out, you gotta go open the door, and that's my cue to...
Let me go! Just let me walk away! Nobody's ever gotta know about any of this! Wait a minute! Just stop! Let's talk about this!
Oh, Henry. I am so very disappointed in you.
Well, we got him, right? I, flushed that mean old Conduit for you. Good job, everybody. Especially you, guys.
Bioterrorist. Henry Daughtry was a bioterrorist. Conduit. Is a word used by traitors who sympathize with their cause. You're not a traitor, are you?
I try not to be.
You seem nervous.
No, I'm not nervous.
It's been my experience there are only two reasons for people to be nervous. Either they're cowards, or they have something to hide.
Well, you know, I also get nervous around pretty girls.
You were in there with that bioterrorist for some time. Did he share anything with you?
Share...
Did he say anything to you? Share any of his ramblings about conspiracies?
Oh, no, he didn't share anything.
Good. That's good to hear. You see, we are engaged in a life and death war with these bioterrorists, and it's my job to do whatever it takes to ensure that we win that war.
What? It's kind of funny because aren't you a bioterrorist too? Okay.
Yes, I am. Sometimes you have to fight fire with fire. And it's clear now that you're not a coward, which means there's something that you're not telling me.
Oh, what are you doing? You can't do this, you crazy! I've got rights!
And I have the legal authority to suspend those rights whenever I feel it's necessary, like now, for instance. I'll ask again, what happened in there?
And I will tell you again.
I'm told that hurts.
Maybe I know what happened in there!
No! Betty, don't!
Really? Still nothing. Well, unless you decide that you do have something to tell me, I'll go chat with that nice old lady. But you should know, concrete is especially hard on brittle bones. And if she doesn't talk, I'll just move on to the next one, and the next, until I find someone who does. So do you have something you want to tell me? Or do you prefer that I move on to your friends here?
I am not exactly sure what her intentions with my friends are, but to save them any pain and hassle or any, subsiding pain, I'll go ahead and turn myself in, because I was going to play the good side based off your votes. I know we're having some issues with our polls, so not everybody got to get their input in, but the few of you who were able to vote voted that I played good, so I'm going to go ahead and play good while Doug's been twitching the bad side. If you guys are wanting to check that out, head up to twitch.tv/HTG_Doug. You can find the links, all over the place. We got it posted on our Facebook, too, which is facebook.com/HappyThumbsGaming. I'm sure you guys have all been there. But yeah, so we're getting pretty close to the end of this video here. We just wanted to give you a nice little taste of what was going down in the inFamous. So we have officially chose the good side, and we're working our way towards becoming a hero. So key points of interest: game is awesome. Go buy a PS4 right now if you don't already have one, and buy this game, of course, with it. There is a bundle that's out as well. Next key point would be Booyakashao trophy for sacrificing. That's basically choosing the good path. So you'll get one for choosing the bad when you come back and replay it as the baddie as well. And as we awake from our slumber here and find out that our lodge has been turned into like a portable hospital or whatever, we're going to go ahead and move on to point number 3, which is, make sure you play it on easy while playing as the good side, as going for the hero. If you don't care about trophies and you're not trying to platinum it, then you do whatever the hell you want. But if you're looking to platinum, then you might take a little advice from this old dude right here. When I say old dude, I mean old dude, because I'm probably like twice your age. Chances are. Old fart in the house, what? Old fart in the house, what? Alright, so I'm just kind of giving you a nice little scenic view of, some other stuff. Game's just is beautiful. It's a masterpiece. And if I sound like I'm drooling all over it, I am. So, literally, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for us. So, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick first look and a little bit of gameplay. Here I am double checking to make sure I'm on easy, and I was. So, yeah. Let us know what you want to see. We will be doing some trophy videos for this. We do have a trophy guide being created by Doug as he twitches his evil playthrough. If you guys have any questions or comments, of course, head on over to our social pages, which, can be found over at, facebook.com/HappyThumbsGaming. Cue it, do it, work it. Come on. Making me look bad here, editor. Whew. Twitter, we're available as well, and, subscribing and commenting down below are 2 things that we encourage. So, From us to you, thank you for tuning in. We love you. And as always, until next time. You're still waiting around? What are you doing? Get out of here. See ya!